Now the time has come to visit Malaysia. Visit truly Asia, Malaysia. Stretch your hands, reach out and touch. Feel our love, rhythm and dance, enjoy and delight.
Assalamualaikum and greeting to Madam MURNIZA and the rest of my fellow classmates. My name is Shazwan Puzi from HTT 688G1. In this video presentation, I will present about the marketing strategies and technique on Penang Global Tourism. Penang Global Tourism is a Malaysian state tourism bureau created to the market, inform and promote tourism in Penang as one of Asian destinations of choice. Penang Global Tourism also gather the data and the state of the tourism market and act as a hub for coordinating and organizing all tourism activities in Penang. Penang Global Tourism activity lead and active participates in some of the world's most renowned tourism, support trade shows overseas, and has been successful in contributing to put Penang on the map as a tourism destination in the local level and international level as well. Penang Global Tourism has supported events such as Georgetown Festival, Penang Jazz Festival, and Georgetown Literary Festival. Penang is anticipating more than 8.8 million tourists to arrive by flight on the year 2020, the support of the Visit Malaysians 2020 campaign. Analysis the marketing strategies and technique of the Penang Global Tourism. In this analysis, we can divide it by three phases. Penang Global Tourism has played a role by embarking on a drastic step through the Tourism Recovery Action Plan to all Penang tourism sector to reduce the impact of the pandemic COVID-19 through several strategies under the themes of Penang position as a safe destination, or we call as a bubble travel. In this strategy, it is divided into three phases, namely impact mitigation, crisis management, and economic recovery. The strategies identified in these three phases are based on three main thrusts, namely accelerating recovery, sustainability, and building resilience. Phase 1. Impact mitigation. Phase 1 is a strategy to integrate the socio-economic impact of the epidemic and accelerate the recovery of tourism industry, especially Penang. In this phase, an important feature introduced is the introductions of intermediate stimuli and mitigation package needed to sustain the tourism, art, culture, and heritage sector. This is because this sector was most affected during the COVID-19 outbreak. This phase also includes to prepare an intermediate action plan to provide timely assistance to the people most affected. This phase also describes new norms and government-owned properties. Dedicated schemes like a zero-interest loan were also provided to battling business. Standard operating procedure (SOP) to be adopted by the local industry according to the national guideline. This is to ensure that every tourist always follow the SOP and is in a safe condition. Involve intermediate impact mitigation measures to support and sustain the self-employed and protect vulnerable groups. by providing incentive and cash assistance. Next, phase 2 is strengthening the core of the tourism ecosystem and assisting the industry in adapting to the change and the new norms that come with the post-pandemic era. In this phase 2 involves several steps, namely, first, destination branding. One of the essential and instant measures in this plan is promoting Penang to a safe destination. By this, we can ensuring that Penang is in the bubble of safe tourist destination. Many tourists will come to Penang and they will feel comfortable and safe when they're doing the vacation activities in Penang Island. Second, impact assessment. Assessments are conducted with a tourism stakeholder to reduce risk and manage crises to ensure sustainability. Priority is given to ensuring COVID-19 independent tourist areas. Assessments are carried out with the tourism stakeholders to mitigate risk and manage the crisis to ensure that sustainability and responsibility are prioritized. Next, diversification of tourism products through online platform. The setback experience during the pandemic require more innovation and diversity in the way products were realized and promote the local tourists. Lastly, identification of specialized market strategy. Pandemics require rapid review of target market. For the short and medium pandemic require terms and calibration of market divisions and preference. This can be identified and designing promotion to attract specific market in part of Penang's phased recovery strategy, starting with identifying travel bubble or green bubble to revive demand from domestic, regional, and international. Lastly, phase 3, which is economic recovery. The third phase of this plan focuses on measures for rebuilding and sustaining the tourism sector. This phase consists of several important steps. First, understand and diversify the market. Recovering the economy is a better understanding of market change and their diversity. This step is important because a pandemic is possible has changed the particular importance of a market or market segment. Second, introduce accreditation system to restore tourist confidence. Penang is the first state in Malaysia to develop accreditation certification to industry players, successfully complying with the Standard Operating Procedure (SOP) during the COVID-19 pandemic. With a clear SOP, they are able to increase the confidence of visitors to come to the Penang Island. Third, launch tourism incentive to support demand for tourism. The state had also come out with a various tourism package to support travels to and within the state. Various financial incentive has been introduced in phase 1. State tourism has also issued various tourism package to stimulate for travel and safe travel to the tourists. Lastly, assist tourism players to adapt new norms. Assistance rendered to local tourism players in adapting to the new norms the post-COVID-19 era. Clear SOP guidelines are put in place in each tourist area so that tourism can follow the new normal in the safe tourism sector. In this recommendation, we have 6 recommendations. Firstly, develop more tourism attraction. For example, Penang Global Tourism should open and promote the several areas that can attract more tourists to come. For example, Penang Hill, Penang Wall, and also Fringy Beach. Second, diversifying the promotion of tourism area. Thirdly, introducing new norms of tourism sector. For example, Penang Global Tourism can launch one of the guideline and the SOP for tourists who coming in the Penang Island. They also need to do any health checkup before enter the tourism place, such as provide the kit test for tourists. Fourth, promote community-based tourism. Fifth, product innovation and branding. And lastly, encourage social entrepreneurship tourism. As a conclusion, COVID-19 pandemic has had a hard impact on the tourism industry in Penang, forcing all tourism areas in Penang to be closed. However, this sector is a key sector that will recover when it returns to operations. With several strategies taken by Penang Global Tourism in collaborating with the state, government has given the hope the Penang tourism sector is back in operation. This can be seen when the state match is open for domestic tourism. The Tourism Rehabilitation Action Plan, introduced and implemented by Penang, has successfully helped industrial tourism navigate the effect of the pandemic and continue to grow more stronger in the coming years. There's also reference. Thank you, and let's experience Penang, Malaysia.